Welcome to a brand new podcast. And as always, this is the Oracle 19. And my name is Mr. Greatness. You can shop online to our baby shopping mall, which is www.evolutionoflondon.com. We have a whole wide range of different products from men's, kids, ladies' clothes, perfume, cologne, I think I mentioned that, house products, and much more. So that's evolutionoflondon.com. Also evolutionoflondon.org, O-R-G, for custom clothes, accessories, and digital products such as ebooks for personal as well as business use. And finally, evolutionoflondon.store, S-T-O-R-E. More games, DVDs, more clothes. There's a lot of great stuff with that website as well. evolutionoflondon.store. Now, if any business inquiries, if you want to put your business on this platform, you can email us at evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. Same email if you want to make a donation via PayPal, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. We have different links to other affiliates, www.linktree.com. You can support us that way. Check us out on Rumble, rumble.com. Type in the Oracle 19. You'll find a lot of great stuff there. So like, subscribe, and share on Rumble as well, our Rumble platform. Again, just type in the Oracle 19 there. And we have a Patreon channel, which we have videos that's not posted on YouTube, digital artwork, and we have consulting services as well. So that's www.patreon.com/evolutionoflondon. Check out the company Royalty 9 International. They make homemade candles, 100% soy wax, 12-ounce jars from scented on unscented. Now, the scented candles is from frankincense, myrrh, jasmine, rose, vanilla, eucalyptus, just to name a few. So if you want to place an order, email the company at royalty9international@gmail.com. You also can find them on social media, Instagram and TikTok, Royalty 9 International. 35 plus burning hours. I have quite a few from Royalty 9 International. They're very good quality candles. Again, you can't go wrong. Royalty 9 International. I'd like to welcome to the family DJ Savelle Beethoven. DJ Savelle Beethoven. Very good DJ too. Email him. His business email is DJ Savelle Beethoven. Very catchy name, by the way. Business telephone number is 519-702-4536. Once again, it's 519-702-4536. DJ Savelle Beethoven. La la la. I had to laugh at that. I'm sorry, it's just humorous to me. Sometimes I'm on one. Music. Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. He have a whole wide range of different beats. So once you go to his YouTube channel, you will see his other social media sites. So like, subscribe, and share to Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. And continuing to train on YouTube is the Greatness 19 channel, as we have over 800 shows. Yes, over 800 shows. And we rolling, baby. We rolling. I'm putting out content. Now I'm on a challenge. I want to put out content every day, at least for 60 days. So yes, at least until Labor Day. So I already started. So check it out and like, subscribe. I'm adding more shorts. It's crazy. A lot of good shorts on there, and yeah, you just check it out every day and subscribe to the Greatness 19 channel. And soon I'm gonna be ramping up Mr. Evolution of London, which is our health and wellness channel. I'm just doing there's some back end work that we're still working on Mr. Evolution of London, but soon we're gonna ramp that up. Also putting new content, so the ones that is there, just check it out, Mr. Evolution of London. And you will find that on the Greatness 19 page. If you scroll down to the Greatness 19 page, you will see the Mr. Evolution of London logo. So you can subscribe that way. That might be easier for you. Mr. Will, he's been a fitness consultant for over 15 years. So if you want to book a consultation, email him at healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. Again, that's healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. And support his merch, www.wjaaccessories.com, for custom clothes, accessories, and digital products as well. DJ Panthro, he's an international DJ, so if you want to book for him to come to your venue, email DJ Panthro 519@gmail.com. That's DJ Panthro, PANTHRO 519@gmail.com. Also, I need you guys to like, subscribe, and share on his YouTube channel, DJ Panthro 519. Also, social media, Instagram and TikTok, DJ Panthro. His bonus platform on TikTok, I like to call it Tickety Talk. DJ Panthro, well, the real DJ Panthro, that's the DA, the real DJ Panthro on, yes, you guessed it, Tickety Talk. Now, the Oracle 19 is on all major platforms. We're on iHeartRadio, which you can find if you could download the app, or you go to your cable network. It probably is on there as well. iHeartRadio. You just type in the Oracle 19 podcast, and you will find us there. Over 720 episodes. So like, subscribe, and share through iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple, Amazon Music, just to name a few. We're on all major platforms. The Oracle 19 podcast. So any information I haven't mentioned will be in the description box of the Oracle 19 podcast. The Greatness 19 channel, Mr. Evolution of London, both of those are on YouTube. Rumble.com, just type in the Oracle 19. And finally, www.theoracle19radio.com. All right. Well, this show, as usual, will be triggering. People's feelings might get hurt a little bit, and I'm not trying to hurt people's feelings. Just give you a perspective. You have your opinion, I have mine. The end. Community property. I gave hints to my close peoples about this. Community property. Yes, and I'm gonna this is gonna hurt feelings. Not trying to. Women out here, a lot of women out here are community property. I mentioned this on a previous show. If you scroll back to the old scrolls that I talked about many moons ago, I said modern day females belong to the planet Earth. And this is like a part 2, community property. A lot of men, first of all, we as men, when you have intercourse with a woman, and some of you don't understand, what is intercourse? Sex, man, sex. When you have sex, man, with a woman, But she don't want you only. She wants the world. She belongs to the planet Earth. She belongs to the community, the city, the state, the province. She belongs to everybody. She belongs to me. She belongs to you, you, and you. She even belongs to her, and her, and her. She belongs to everybody. And a lot of you men get in your feelings. We all have, not all of us, I should say, maybe speak to the choir, speak to the church myself. I mean, I had whores that belong to the community, and they try to make themselves something like they special. But they belong to everybody. And you have to realize that, men. You can't get emotional, first of all. Just because the buttocks feel good, the breasts might be nice and soft and tender. Maybe. You thinking, I have a chance. I can convert her. I can make her mine. All mine. Exclusively. Mine. No, my dude. She belongs to everybody. All of us. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. She belongs to everybody. Can we say this? Everybody. She belongs to everybody. We have her. Us have her. A lot of these women is wilding out. I'm laughing while I'm talking because it's comical. They with you, like I'm sure a lot of us men know. There's women that will have sex with you on a Monday, and then you suppose they your boyfriend at that particular time in their mind, and then Wednesday they not your boyfriend, they not your girlfriend no more. Pause. They not your girlfriend no more. You're not her boyfriend. That's what I meant to say. And Wednesday she got someone else. Let me tell you something. Modern day females, they belong to all of us. Look, if that's not true, how many virgins you have met up with, men? These women out here is out here in these streets hard. And I used to think they start deteriorating, like having saggy breasts, saggy buttocks, stretch marks all over the place. When they're like 30, you know? I used to, in the normal flow of life, they're supposed to be on their decline when they're 40. And still they're supposed to have a little bit of mileage at 40, technically, but when you're a 40-year-old woman, you have children and stuff, the natural flow of life, I can understand that. But these women out here don't have children, and it used to be 30 years old and they deteriorated. Now, they teenagers. I see women 18, 19, 17-year-old girls, and their bodies look like 40-year-old women. I see that in real time. Females that is teenagers, these teenage girls that they teenagers, they babies. They supposed to be fresh and tender, but they dried up like stale milk. And they depleted. You can look at their bodies. They got bodies like 40-year-old women. And they 18, 17, 19 years old. What's going on? Why? because they belong to the community. They out here hoeing out, getting ravished, deflowered, on their own will, of course. They drinking heavy, they smoking heavy, they not exercising, they just getting fat, dumpy, out of shape. They look stink. I mean, look, even when I say this, in my savage days, I'm on the 12-step program, by the way, guys. You know, I mean, I try to keep myself focused and not dealing with those. And I haven't dealt with those in such a long time because I just said, come on, man, I can't. Come on, Mr. Greatness. This needs to stop. Come on, my. You know, I had to just say, this is it. This is crazy. It's lowering my stocks. But with real men, there's no rhyme and reasoning how we out here, what we doing in these streets. It's no logic. And I'll be the first one to admit it. The degenerate stuff that I have done or even think about, leading even to this day, the thought. But I have slowed down tremendously of my choice because I just couldn't keep on dealing with these. I couldn't keep on being a savage, a modern day savage, dealing with these community property that we have here. It's disgusting. And it's getting worse and worse because you find out in every generation these females is wilding out more and more. The ages they're getting younger and younger and younger, and it's showing within their bodies. And they have nerve to ask for being demanding. Some of these community property chicks, after they deal with, let's say, Alex on a Monday, and they straight hoes. They want to be bossy. Have you dealt with a bossy chick that's a hoe? She want to boss you after y'all fornicated. I bet you know one now. I know I do. Many. They, after you have intercourse with them, they want to boss you. Boss. Bitch, you a slut. How you on a boss? You a modern day hoe. You don't belong to Alex. Not only Alex, David, Mike. You belong to everybody. That's why I say you community property. You are community property. And a lot of women get mad because it applies to them or have applied to them because they were or is community property. They just want to say, oh, that's wrong. What about the men? What about the men? Well, this conversation is not about the man, lady. You supposed to, if anything, you supposed to be. See, ladies, a lot of you are dumb. A lot of you. Now, women understand this, but you females don't. Y'all dumb. And I know you don't want to hear it. You stupid. No, you are stupid. You. I'm pointing to you right now. You stupid, you stupid, you stupid, and you a jackass. Why is Mr. Greatness saying this? Because look, you in competition with other women, younger women. If you think, dummy, and think of the statistics, jerk, you will understand that for every one man, there's 10, 15, 20 women out here. And depends on the state, the province, the country where you reside, there might be double the amount of women in competition to find that one good man. So why would you want slut yourself out, deplete your body, and you taking yourself out of the marketplace to find a quality guy? Now, in the back of your mind, you figure all men will want to sleep with me because I'm special. I'm that bitch. Yeah, you that bitch. You that whorish. You a whore. Yes, I said it. You whore, a slut, a daywalker, a nightwalker, a Jezebel. It's you, the one I'm talking to. You. What, you don't know me, Mr. Greatness? You don't know me. I know you. I can see you. I can smell you. Because I'm God in the flesh. Just joking, because I know you religious people saying, you're not God. There's one God. You're going to hell. You are. You're not. God. Just joking, man, lady. Entertainment. Chill out. But let's ride. A lot of women, you taking yourself out of the marketplace by slutting it out. Because there's another female, a young 20-year-old, her birthday come up the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and she turns 21 every day. A different female turns 20, 21 every day. Say 21. And she is now in competition with you. And you're going to lose because you depleted your body. Again, community property could be very nice. It could be. It's like rolling the dice, though. You can have a nice little stretch. In my wild and out days, I had a nice little stretch, the community. I know, she was community property. It was a nice little cool little summer with my little community property. I know, she was with Sam on the Monday, but I know I could get my bid in on a Friday night after work or Saturday night. Saturday afternoon, I knew she was with a person. Hey, don't judge me. Look, most of us men, we go through this. We just scared to talk about this. It's not far-fetched. She's with Sam Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning or maybe Saturday morning. But you got to slot Saturday night. Well, why, Mr. Greatness, you dealt with something like that? Because she had a big behind. She had nice breasts, and she was pretty. I mean, let's admit, most of you savage men like me, if you have a pretty female in front of you, it's going to go down, especially the vibe is good, you have community property, they talk nice, they smell good, look good. I mean, you have community savages, I'll say community savages. They are community savages, but you got community property that is ugly, but ugly. I know about that too. And you just deal with them just because. No rhyme and reasoning, guys. They don't make sense. I know. You nasty. You nasty. I told you. I was savage. I know. I mean, I'm admitting to it. But I seen the light of God. And, life change. You change and you become a better you. But I say, my present day savages, you gotta be careful. Because here, when you deal with community property, I'm gonna tell you, my opinion, Mr. Greatness one, and this is very, I'm contradicting myself, but I would say this from me to you. It's not worth dealing with community property. I know you're going to do what you do, and I know you're going to say, well, Mr. Greatness, you did it too. Look, I didn't give you the whole spectrum of stuff. There's prices you will have to pay for being out here in these streets. I'm just going to say like that. I'm not going to get into all of my personal business, but there's a serious price when you're out here in these streets. Diseases, drama with other men. The community property don't know her place. Bossy. Bossy and crazy is a bad combination. Trust me on that. Dealing with a bossy, crazy community property person is a bad look. Can be for you. That I'm just saying. And then here's another thing it's not worth having dealing with community property. I know it's an easy alley-oop for you. And I know you men gonna do what you do. I get it. But my suggestion from me to you, save your sperm, guys. It's not worth it. Whether she's pretty or she's ugly. And especially if she's ugly. Ugly, bossy-ish. That's a bad look. Just because she's easy. Because a lot of times these bossy, ugly, community property chicks, they got to throw it out there because they know they're not pretty. Nobody's going to marry them unless it's someone that's broke or he got low self-esteem. He feel he can't do better. So there's a lot of ugly chicks out here, a lot of mooses out here. And they always going to be out here giving it up. But you do, here the game is tricky. You got pretty females too. Dimes. That's straight for the community property. Look at your entertainers, the women. Hollywood. Women in Hollywood. A lot of them are whores. Pretty whores too. Old pretty whores and young pretty whores. They've been passed around from different man to man. Just do your research. Just you find it in Hollywood, and you'll find it in everyday life. There's always a market for a community woman. She's always around. You can find her in a club. You can find her at the university. You can find her at the church. You can find her in your neighborhood, your next door neighbor. Dealt with all of that. All of that. All of the above. You got fat community property whores, skinny community property whores, black, white, Asian, Indian. Yesterday I seen it was like unusual for me, but I know it exists. Trust me, I know it exists. But I seen it, 2 Indian whores yesterday. Or no, just a couple days ago. When you listen to the show, it's a couple days ago. This past weekend. It was like a concert. Indian whores twerking it up. Twerking their flat ass. I mean, hey, I was startled, flabbergasted to see 2 Indian whores. Because normally, I mean, I know it exists. Even my Indian brethren told me this. The ones from India, not the natives from this country. The ones from India. I know they have, because if they have, Indian, you got Indian prostitutes and all of that stuff. I mean, come on, this is, don't let people fool you. Whores is everywhere. If that's just realistic, but just to see it outright, it was interesting to me, because you don't really see it. They stay on the low with it, and you gotta YouTube that type of thing. It just seem like not the norm, but I know it exists. If you go within their clubs, their you hang with them, you'll find it. That's just how it goes. But just to see it outright at a concert, and they was twerking it up, being stank whores. I like, wow. Wow, it's very interesting. Very interesting. Whores everywhere. Belonging to the community from East Coast to West Coast to worldwide. But you men mess things up because you get emotional. And I get it. I mean, I get it. I've been through the sands of life where, you're trying to convert community property because you in the back of your mind, you don't want to lose it. You want to hold on to it. You might want to see if you can convert it. But again, there's an old saying that really runs true. You can't make a hoe into a housewife. And that really holds true. That's one thing I had to let go because I like to teach people and talk to people. And I like to see if I try to look for the best in people, especially in my past, and try to see if you can convert people, especially women, especially a woman around you. You're trying to, baby, you don't have to wear that. Other men will see that, and she will say, that's my body. It's their problem if they got to look. If they looking, that's a whore then. You as a man don't need to argue with that because you're only going to frustrate yourself and you're going to frustrate her. She wants to be a stank whore. She wants to have a mini skirt with no underwear. She wants to, and I've seen women like that. They walk around with mini skirts with no underwear. They want to be a whore. They want to be a hoe. They want to wear tights to show their camel toe. They want to be a hoe. No matter how they sugarcoat it, I just want to feel sexy. I want to feel one within myself. I want to feel liberated. I'm strong. I want to be strong. This is why I wear this, to be strong, to be independent, to feel liberated. All of these adjectives and nouns, they community property, my dude. They belong to you. They belong to you. But guess what? They belong to me. I must have my piece too. Wednesday, she's all mine. Now Thursday, she's all yours. I gotta respect that. And it's hard for us men to come to that conclusion. We don't want to face that understanding. We want to still say she should be with me all throughout the week. She don't want to be with you all throughout the week. Get it in your brain. She wants to be with me on a Tuesday for me. But she want to be with you on a Friday, but him on a Saturday. Because he's driving a better car than you. Reason why she's with me on a Tuesday because I have a bigger house than you. But she might want to be with you on a Friday because you're going to give her that bag you promised her. But she's going to be with a woman on a Monday because she wants to relate to a woman's experience. So don't bother her on a Monday, man. This is us. We as men gotta stop being emotional. That's the problem. You want to claim a slut. You want to claim community property. She don't like you no more. You was good it was 2 months of fun. Summer was great. But now it's the fall. She's going back to school. She don't want you no more. She want new fall penis. because she could relate. She's already lining up, because females already have lined up stuff anyway. She already lined up in August to deal with a new penis in September when she goes back to school, or when she changed jobs, or when she gets her new fall coat. She wants a new fall guy. She get a new winter coat. She wants a new winter guy. Get it through your head. This is the reality. You see? This is the game of life. There's 2% of women out here that will understand. They know how to act like women. But these savages out here, they not about you. They don't love you, man. Sir, they could be with you. I know stories where sluts, old hoes were with a man for 30 years because he was security. But then he got disabled and they gone. She wanted to go back to the streets at 45, 50. Old hoes. Lots of hoes like that. Entertaining hoes. Regular hoes. Residential hoes. Corporate hoes. Commercial hoes. They belong to all of us, man. This is the reality. There's no guarantees out here. Everything is wide open. Like their bodies. It's a seasonal thing. Don't listen to these females give you excuses. The star and the sun. I was hurt. My baby daddy did this to me. That's why I did that. The job did this to me. This is why I'm the slut that I am. My mama just threw me out. Now I'm an extra slut. My baby daddy treated me this way. So damn all men, now I'm a slut. All of that is just game. As the young people say, that's cap. Cap. Yes, I said it on sight. This is it. Take it for what it is, especially you younger men out here. And no, I have to change that. A lot of these older men is simping away and just, letting the female just use you. And you thinking you using her. You really believe that she's only for you? These women take numbers and exercise that every day, all day. They not only take numbers, but they hang out with men. They have men talking to them all throughout the night. FaceTime, Instagram, Twitter, now called X, TikTok men, messaging men all day long, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're not even including meeting up with the dude. We're not even including having intercourse. So how can you trust the process? How you can trust these whores out here? How can you trust it? They tell you a story like they innocent and pure and they do nothing wrong. But then when you roll the tape and she show her true colors, she belongs to everybody. Always did, always will. Only time it stops when she can't work it anymore. When she's totally depleted. When she's going through menopause. That type of thing. But she's out here in the streets. She's going to the club. She's taking the numbers. She's fornicating. Just be happy it was your turn. You had a little, you got a little 10 minutes of pleasure. She don't want to give you any more. Good. I mean, it's best. You don't want to get caught with some diseases, and you don't want to get her pregnant. You don't want no drama. She just give you 10 minutes, and she don't want to talk to you again. The sex might not be good for her. Good. You had your time, brother. You rolled in the hay. That's it. Just take it for what it is. She going to the next client. And it's not like she's waiting 10 months, 5 months. The next client is later on this afternoon or night. Tomorrow morning at the latest. She's already lined up. It's just about the meet and greet. The man might be busy until Friday after work. That's what's slowing that down. And again, you have bossy, ugly, sluttish women that is community property out here. That's another thing we as men messed up on. How can you let an ugly harlot boss you around? Come on, dudes, man. You gotta do better than that. She's ugly, man. She's not supposed to be. She's an ugly chick. Back in the days, we used to make the joke, she deserves a paper bag over her face while you hitting it. But she's ugly. I mean, you're going to take a little bit more from a pretty female. I was going to curse on that, but I'm trying to hold my tongue. But a pretty female that is a slut, you can, I mean, even that's not acceptable, but she's pretty, you know? So you're going to let her chirp a little bit, but not much, though. You still got to check her. You have to check her. I'll give you a story in a minute about that. A pretty female, checking a pretty female. But an ugly female that's community property gets no wins with me because you ugly. You should be lucky I'm dealing with you. It's a slow day. I have nothing to do. I just want something different and strange for no change, and you it for now. Don't ask me what I need to do. You better not talk about checking my phone and loud talking. I find a lot of you men allow these ugly community property bitches to be loud talking you, chirping away. Shut up, you ugly. You don't need to talk. You should let it go down, and I see you when I see you. You should be coming to me 200% feminine and soft voice because you goddamn ugly. A lot of you men allow these average, below average community property females to just whatever you. Talk crazy to you. Wild. Why? It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. It really isn't. You disrespect men. You are disrespecting and messing up the ecosystem of the dating pool of life. Now that ugly slut thinking she could talk to any man she lays with daily, crazy. You should put that ugly woman in her place. No, leave me alone. You gotta tell these women no, even the pretty ones. I'm gonna get to the story in a minute. No, shut up. Get out of here. Go home. All right, well, if you don't like, go, beat it. Because she's ugly and she's easy and maybe the pum pum is nice, you want to keep her around and let her disrespect you? Shut up. Go buy some food for me. Shut up. Go cook something for me. Go make me a sandwich. I said it. Go make me a sandwich. I didn't say sandwich. I said sandwich. Did you catch that? Bitch, go make me a sandwich and shut up. You can't talk to me like, shut up. But shut up. Come on, man. What? She disrespected herself she choosing to be a whore. She choosing to be a whore. Why should I respect a whore? Now, I talked about that a while back, and people say, women, you gotta respect her because she's a woman. Some people don't deserve respect. If they treating themselves, if you treating yourself like a dummy, or you a degenerate, why should I respect you and you don't even respect yourself? That's human nature. Oh, so you don't respect yourself, but I still supposed to respect you? Oh, I get it. You disrespect yourself. You act like a whore. You actually, your own free will, you want to go from man to man to man, from penis to penis to penis. But I supposed to respect you because you're a queen, because you're a woman, because you have a slit between your legs? I don't think so. Now, I'm not talking with anger. Y'all thinking I'm angry and stuff. No, I'm just talking. This is just a New York flavor. I just talk that. But I'm far from angry, nor bitter. You might take it as bitter, but I'm not. I'm just speaking to the choir right now on my mental soapbox. So I'm just speaking for my younger dudes out here so they don't make mistakes, stupid mistakes like I made. That's really why I'm so passionate. Trying to teach you something, some good game, so you don't fall into pitfalls like me and other brethren like me doing degenerate stuff and taking unnecessary stuff because you just want a piece of flesh to hang around you. Younger days, all of that degenerate stuff, I did that. Because I was out here in these streets. Winter, spring, summer, fall. It is what it is. A lot of people wouldn't perceive that out of me because the way I talk, the way I look and stuff. I just was very smooth with it. You know, I didn't brag about it. I didn't, no fanfare. I didn't run around with a flag and say I'm claiming this and that. But, I'm out here. But now I'm in a different space in life. I'm a different mindset. So I'm trying to tell you men, this is something not acceptable. You're not allowed. You should never allow a female of any caliber, especially when she's a whore, to really disrespect you and your program. Now, piggybacking about the pretty woman that I met a long time ago, I mean, come on. Community property. Clean virgin. She tried to pose herself like she was something, but she was part of the community herself. And one time she wanted me to take her out. Like, we met and talked downtown Brooklyn, and she wanted me to meet and talk to her. And, or not talk to her, but take her out. And I said, and not only that, but dictate where to take her out. That's what even triggered me more. And I told her, lady, I don't know you. I just met you. I ain't taking, so smoothly she wanted to say, well, I'm going to this restaurant. So she wanted to crowbar the situation and go there and order and expect me to pay. I said, lady, I ain't paying. I don't know you. I said, we going here. It's a little coffee shop. And we could sit down and talk, at best. And so she got a little bit more aggressive with this. And I said, you know what? Check this out. I don't want anything. I'm not eating anything. I'm not drinking anything. If you hungry, because she's complaining she's hungry, I said, go ahead, go get you something to eat. I said, I ain't buying. I'm not eating personally. I just sit and wait until you finish eating. We was on that time, and she didn't like me. Pretty thing too. She wasn't feeling me one bit, but it was something new for her because most men, because she was pretty, would buy her instantly because she's pretty, and so they would. But I stood on my square. I wasn't buying you ish. Oh, she was, that's why y'all men and that and this and that and all of this other fugazi stuff. And I took it, like the champ I am. I like, yeah. She's complaining to me while we're sitting there. She ended up buying herself like a little sandwich. She's like, that's why y'all ish and it's blah 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 blah. And and I at the end of the day, I said, I hear you, not a problem. I guess I'm one of those bum dudes. No problem. I get it. What else? I probably is a bum. I'm nothing. Okay, I take all that. What else? As a matter of fact, the prick that I am, I said, what else I am? And then she rattled off a couple of things, and then she said, you know what? You're a real jackass. I said, cool, but it's Mr. Jackass. So she was so shocked by it, she laughed a little bit, and she said, you just, I hate you. And then she started it with a smirk, and I knew. Got you. I said, look, even when you're mad at me, you can't help it but smile because I'm a super duper cat. And she's like, please. But she still started smiling. And I said to myself, got you. And it was true. I could have, if it was an all-day thing, I could have pressed it, and I think, no, I wouldn't have been able to get anything that day because, yeah, she still was feeling a certain way. But, yeah, a couple days later, I think a week later, the only reason why, because I was working, so I didn't have time, but like a week later, on a Saturday, took it to the crib, my crib, blazed it. Winner. At least I thought. Pretty thing too, man. Matter of fact, like pretty literally dime piece where you walk in the room and guys are giving you like a little dap. I took it to a bar. There I paid for drinks and stuff like that. I just had to, test the temperature with her. But when I walked her. We walked into the bar. Dudes was doing 360s, that type of look, and they was looking 360s. Guy gave me a pound, like yo. He pulled me to the side. He said, "Yo, man, you gotta look nice, man. Give me a pound. You know how we brothers talk. Yo, man, man, that's something. Yo, man, body, nice body, face, blah, 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 real long hair, blah, blah. Yo, man, I wish it was me, man. Yo, man, don't mess up, man. Don't mess up, man. Don't do it. Don't do it." I'm like, all right, man. It's cool in the game, man. Thank you. I just kept it cool, man. I didn't get all crazy. I mean, because I dealt with pretty women in my life, so it's not like, yo, man, that was the one pretty woman of the history of my life. Nah, not at all. But she was pretty. Hey, that's what it is. So the moral of the story, I mean, I end up blazing it, doing what I'm doing. I know some of you don't understand that terminology. Okay, intercourse. Okay. Had intercourse. Is that more clear? So, what happened? What happened after that? Yeah, after that, I just said, you know what? I thought maybe, all right, that now I'm on the simp train here. I put the onus on me. Something like that, even when she's pretty, and I know because I go with my instincts, but it's community property. It's still maybe retired from being community property, but nevertheless community property. Still maybe dibbled and dabbled. I still had that vibe about her, and then I end up turning to be right. But I ignored my instincts, and I'm like, okay, man, maybe I could, make something out of that, wife that, yeah, that, because she was that pretty. It ended up going to hell, the situation. She ended up dealing with other men behind my back, and, telling me stories. She just was still going out, hanging out, still going to the clubs. And I allowed that. Wrong. Bad move of me. Wrong. Because, and now, it wasn't, here's the thing. It's not like she was the only one, right? I just wanted her in my stable. But still, I was doing simpish stuff. I let my guards down. And it's not like she loved me like that. She liked me, thought I was cool, but it's not like she had that deep love for me. So that's another flag. I messed up. Because in reality, she's community property. And when you community property, people are who they are. You can't change that. But I was trying to say I could change it and, trying to be a superhero. And it turned out to smack me in the face. And people in the game, we still cool like that. If I really call or something like that. We still cool. But it's not the same though. And I know that. So I don't press it. And sometimes in life, you just gotta let things go, man. Like if you watch basketball like Michael Jordan, you want to go out on top. You just don't want to keep going and you just declining. You want to go out on top as a winner. So, let old dogs lie, per se. I'm just saying that, not calling a dog. I'm just saying sometimes you just got to let it go. You know the mistakes you made, and you just got to do better, which I did. So community property, you got to know it's not for you to really love and cuff and make it your wife. And because, again, people are who they are. You can't change them. Definitely don't do no violence towards them. They are who they are. You have to accept that role. If you want to deal with community property, you just hit it, and that's it. But my personal opinion, like, don't be a savage like me. Don't even bother with that, because you can deal with, it could be diseases. It could be she's crazy, bossy, and all of this other stuff, and you did a lot of things going on that can really hurt you, not help you. So I would personally say leave that alone. Don't even bother. But we men gonna do what we do. We hunters out here, so we're gonna do what we do. So in hindsight, just hit it and quit it quickly. And no matter how nice she is and sweet, just keep this in mind. She is community property. And she belongs to me. You know that? She belongs to me. She not only belongs to you. Can you deal with that, brother? She belongs to me. Just keep that in mind. She belongs to you. But me and him and him and him and her and maybe it. Thank you for listening.